Do. Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Craftoria with me, kmbles. So last episode we basically got this nice mining gadget here, and of course our spiffy little backpack. Well, not just that backpack, all these backpacks. One for ore, one for blocks, one for the drops and stuff. Pretty good, but you know, as you can tell, we've been traveling pretty light. This is all we've got so far set up. Little veggie patch, an old little tree farm. That's about it. Oh, first of all, it's getting gloomy. All right, let's come in together. First of all, don't worry, I fired him. So I had to format my computer recently and I lost all my settings for all my recording stuff. So the audio was a bit off last episode and I recorded in 720p. But don't worry, I fired the guy whose fault that is. So from this episode onwards, we're not going to have any problems. And yes, I made a rookie mistake. Be sure to cook up your bread because bread turns into toast. And just look at the difference there. 3 haunches becomes 4. You know, you get way more just for running it through the furnace. So as your first meal, you can't go wrong with toast. Today, I want to revisit some of these towers that we spotted. They're a bit hard to see. I want to revisit some of the towers that we've got around this place. Yeah, I opened up the map just a little bit. And as you can see, we've got a tower here. Something's going on here. There's a little house, I think. And this guy down here, I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Yep, so today I want to visit those places to get started on irons, spells, and spellbooks, which is a really fun magic mod. There's no quests for it. Oh, in fact, while we're here, don't mind if I do. And then we're going to head in the complete opposite direction and look at teching ourselves up with just dire things. Pretty good. Magic and tech simultaneously living together in harmony as Mojang intended. Now, a few things that we really need to do in order to call this place home. First of all, you got to be sure that you claim your chunks. So I'll stand near my chest here so I know which chunk it is. Head into the claim chunks map and just kind of claim which chunks you think you're going to be using. That way, if you're playing multiplayer, no one else can build here. But also it means that creepers can't, their explosions aren't going to do any damage and they're not going to ruin all your stuff. You also want to get yourself a hearthstone because this will teleport you back to your spawn point or, you know, your bed from anywhere in the world for free. It just has a cooldown timer. So just some polished deep slate. In fact, we'll chuck away the stuff we're not going to use. And a single piece of amethyst. Have we not got any amethyst yet? Oh, we haven't got any amethyst. Can we make amethyst from this? You can trade it with the queen. Ah, fantastic. This is what I... Oh. Should I get a cactus? We haven't got many emeralds, but why not? I'll get a cactus. That might save us a trip. Get a dandelion in case we don't have any dye. And Ren, you're going to have to wait another day. So that was just one of these. 4 and 2. Get to your chopping board. And then put something in your offhand. Huh? Exactly, huh? Oh, we... Unnecessary. We already had an ore backpack. Whatever. No harm done. So this thing, like I said, you hold on to it, and similar to the escape rope, it'll just teleport you where you need to go. In this case, it should teleport us right over there. Cool. Now we can get back to home base from anywhere in the world, which is, yeah, that's going to help us out quite a bit. And this stuff, when applied, gives the player an effect that stops nearby hostiles from spawning. I'll look into this later, but I'm not sure if it's completely necessary. I mean, maybe it's fun when you're running around the world, but I'm not sure it's completely necessary because we do have a mega torch in the pack. Prevents natural spawning of hostile monsters in a big radius around the torch. We haven't got a lot of gold, so we'll need to be a bit careful on that, but this should get us our mega torch, and I think that just works by blonking it down. I think that's just going to stop hostiles spawning around here. All right, we'll see. I might have to actually disable it later, or I guess dig it up, because we need ender pearls, which is why I've got a little ender pearl trap here. Haven't had much luck the last few nights, but yeah, we'll have to disable that later, I guess, if you want endermen to spawn in. Yeah, but I'm really glad to get that down because basing out in the open is not, it's not the safest option. All right. We probably shouldn't head out on the road without a sleeping bag so that we can pass the night without having to reset our spawn. And what else? Yes. Before we venture out, we might have to quickly just upgrade these bags. Now, I would love an overflow kind of voiding thing from this. In fact, we probably want to upgrade it straight away. I would love an advanced void upgrade or a void junk from the gadgets. I would love to void excess, basically cobblestone and deep slate. Because this stuff, once you fill up your backpack with it, it'll start filling up your inventory and then just drop on the ground. And yeah, but I can't afford it because I don't have any ender pearls. Yeah, so I'm kind of stuck there for a minute. But I do have something that I want to do with all the excess cobble that we've been collecting. Let's do this. Let's get these guys set up to make, I mean, nobody wants to, look at this. What is this, vanilla? What we want to do is we want to look at getting one of these things called a jumbo furnace, not a jumbo tank, a jumbo furnace, which is 27 furnaces. In fact, this doesn't quite explain what the process is, but you get yourself 27 furnaces and you build yourself a jumbo furnace. Maybe we'll just tuck it back here. So for those who've cottoned on already, 27 is just a 3x3x3. Kind of like this, no holes in the middle. And then it snaps into existence, and that's a jumbo furnace. Let's smelt up using the lignite. I deliberately disabled the auto smelter here because I wanted to give this thing a go. Yeah, let's see how it manages some copper. So it looks like ore goes in the top and this stuff goes in the bottom. This seems pretty slow. I don't really know what it's doing right now, but it is cooking everything. To me, that just seems like the same speed as these things, which we obviously don't need no more. But that's not where this thing shines. This shines when you keep making yourself more furnaces and cooking them up. I think you probably need to put them in the top slot. And this thing, I believe, just gets faster and faster. So, yep, there you go. So let's just check in you. God, I don't know how many we need to do. And then I think you just put it there. Right, so now it's 3 times as fast because you got 3 jumbo furnaces. Bigger on the inside. All right, it looks like... Oh. Actually, let's test this night out. Let's see if anything spawns. It looks like that's all we can do for now. And then you just add it to the mix, and every time it gets faster and faster. Cool. Yeah, I mean, seeing as we got Ultimine, cobble's basically free. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. I believe you can also automate this a little bit by putting some inputs and outputs and stuff, but I think that's probably okay for the time being. So we'll just let that do its thing. And check it out. No hostiles have spawned near us. Cool. I feel much safer here already. Let's have a look at what we're able to find from Iron Spell's last episode. I guess it's got an apostrophe in it. Irons. Here we go. So we got... Yeah, so if you just type in like an item or a mod or something into your EMI search and then double click it, it'll kind of highlight the items that are relevant to you. Let's just grab all these items from Iron's Spells and Spellbooks. So Iron Spells and Spellbooks, like, check it out. We got heaps and heaps of different spells here that you can use. Defensive, offensive, magic. There's different levels for each spell. So whatever a chain creeper scroll is, you have uncommon level 1, uncommon level 2, level 3 is rare, epic, legendary. So I think every spell probably goes up to legendary, and you can level them up. Like take this one from level 2, for instance, you apply some common ink, it'll become level 3. And I think you probably need higher tier ink to get that even higher. But yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. For now, all we have is these 2 spells that we found. An AoE healing and damage. Now, the problem is, if we were to use either of these spells now, it would consume the parchment, the scroll itself. Rotten spell book. Does it have anything in it? Oh, I equipped it. That's not what I wanted. Basically, what you want to do is get the scrolls and put them into a book. And then as you saw, you equip the book. Or you can just open up Curious and put it into your book slot. And then you can use those spells from the scrolls infinitely. And instead of consuming the scroll, it just eats up a little bit of mana, which you can see kind of down here is filling back up. So what we want to do is we want to head... I know there's a tower just there. I'm not sure if it's an Iron Spells tower or not. Maybe before we go, I'll quickly just get myself another sword, because that one doesn't look like it's going to last very long. And we'll put the helmet back on. All right, let's go see what's in this tower. I think it's an iron spells tower. I'm not too sure. And if we're lucky, there'll be some loot in here with more spells. Oh, jeez. Hello. Oh. All right, a spiral staircase. Interesting. All right, let's just snake our way up here. Apologies if that's making anyone motion sick. Oh, no. All right, nothing up top. Maybe we'll have more luck in the basement. And my God, does this thing go on forever. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll get this handy. In case I need the coward's way out, I can just teleport home. Is this thing serious? It's just going on forever. Okay, this isn't one of those towers. Ignore this. This is actually a really good spot to come and do your looting. I just don't think we're equipped for it yet. Maybe we'll come down here after we suit up. Let's head over. Oh, not that mountain. Let's head over this mountain. I'm fairly certain that this thing might be one of those iron spells towers, if my memory serves me correct. Oh, and by the way, all that iron that you saw me cook up just then, that was mostly just. Well, that was 90% of that was dug up from up here. Like, I'm not sure if you know this, but the higher you go in Minecraft, the better your chances of finding things like iron or there's a snake while we're here, or emeralds and coal, I believe. That's particularly useful for just die things, which uses a ton of iron early on. Just come dig a hole straight through a mountain and you'll be set for a while. Yeah, not this guy, although check it out. Honey building blocks. Not this guy, but this tower down here? No. Yeah, I think this tower over here, I think that's what it is. That looks like iron spells for sure. Let's get this thing handy. Can I sleep during the rain? Yep, alright. We'll just improve our chances a little bit. Please don't burn down my treasure. Look, before this thing burns down, let's just quickly loot it. If it's even worth looting. I think I've discovered that the honey ones aren't really worth your time. But with these places, the real treasure's gonna be on the roof. Any more scrolls? No more scrolls. That's okay, we'll survive without it. Oh no, is this thing guarded? Is there a... Yeah, there's a wandering trader in there. And a couple pillagers. Can I get a sticky beak in there? Am I going to be okay here? I don't know. I don't see... What are you? You're an iron golem. All right. But if I free you, you're not going to do me any favors because you can't even reach them. Just a little bit worried about about ravagers, to be honest. And it probably wasn't very smart to come here without any ranged attack. Shh. Keep it down. I mean, maybe it's got some special trades. Oh, look at that. I think these are some special trades. Yep. Wandering Magician's Robe. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, they're on patrol. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. We're gonna leave that guy be. Why does this all of a sudden feel like a stealth game? Oh. Oh my God, are you serious? Are they the only one? No, there's some other big guy up top. Okay, I didn't realize that opening this up actually jeopardized that guy's health and safety. So it said there's an Archevoker chilling out on the roof. Oh my God, he's got a sword. He's got a colorful shiny sword. It's okay, that's what cheese is for. Did you drop your sword? No. Ah, yes. Oh my God, this is epic stuff as well. So, Lob Creeper Scroll, Fang Strike Scroll. This is exactly what you want to see. Look, I'm not going to turn down free books. And you... I wish I could read you. All right, I'll take you. Maybe we can read you later on. Okay, this is what I want. So this inscription table, this is where you put your book and you write your spells. So I'll steal this rotten spell book and I might just steal the table as well. because obviously it's going to be safer to do that back home. I don't know, do we try and cheese this guy while we're here? Bottle of lightning? Interesting. Whoa. Pretty good haul. Okay. I can't exactly go without having a quick look at this guy. Can I cheese? Oh! I was just about to say, I feel pretty safe down here. Look how fast he moves. I don't think with iron gear, I don't think I'll be able to take on a regular evoker, let alone a Archevoker. We can always try, right? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Lesson learned. That guy's a bit tough. All right, we might revisit that guy later on. Thankfully they knocked me off the tower, so at least my items will be a bit easier to recover. But yeah, we'll head back and get my stuff after a good night's sleep. Actually, you know what I forgot? Yes, claim your chunks to protect yourself, but also when you shift click on them, it's going to force load those chunks, although I don't really need that one force loaded. And then things inside there are still going to tick. So in this case, I've got my veggie patch growing. No matter where I am in the world, those things are going to act as if I was nearby. So you probably would have looked into getting that done for a few choice chunks. All right, back in a sec. Walk of shame. Are you for real, man? No. Oh my God, he can't get out. Jesus Christ. Why did this happen? Okay. Okay. I think we're safe up here. Just like our monkey ancestors. Take to the skies for safety. There it is. Let's take care of this nothing. Oh, cool. We got some of that ominous battle stuff. All right. That's for the trial chambers. Perfect. Okay. And this guy can... And this guy we'll test out later. I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get to loot those chests. Okay. Probably wasted half of those. So it's a little bit later. I raided a few more of those iron spells and spellbooks towers. I just wanted to like open up all the snowy part of the map so you could see this little oasis. Ignore this guy. This is the snowy oasis where we're living. And I spotted there was another iron tower here with like an icicle or ice elemental mage defending it, which we avoided. And then I spotted down here, yeah. Down here, we also found a pyromaniac one, or pyromancer perhaps. Yeah, at first it didn't seem too hostile, but just to take precautions, I boxed it up. And I could hear they were really getting irritated though when I opened up the chest. So perhaps they have like piglin AI or something to get, they're easily triggered basically. And that got us all this stuff. So yeah, plenty more scrolls to play with now. Even got a little bit of blade stuff from the pyro dude, which is cool. Some ink, some whatever this stuff is, and just kind of general loot. Yeah, but anyway, we'll look at this stuff in a second. For now, we've got this guy up to level 32, which means I think it's going to go 33 times the speed. I've only got 30 gold ore, but I've cracked the case. What it does is it pretends that there's 32 furnaces to put the 30 bits of ore in. So they all get done at once. So it's regular furnace speed, but the more jumbo furnaces you have in here, the more simultaneous burns you can do, which is pretty cool. That'll give us enough to upgrade all these backpacks to gold tier. Oh, this one already is gold. And why not just go all out while we've got the materials? I'm sure we're not going to regret this. And get everything in diamond, which is pretty big. Heaps more inventory slots, and what's more, we've opened up more upgrade slots as well on the side here. So when we look at something like the ore backpack, which was almost full before, or the block backpack, now we've got plenty of space to grow. And what I should be able to, if we do this, I believe is the recipe. Yep, we can get some better stack tier upgrades. And I might just swap it out with this one. So instead of stacking a 96, now they stack even better. I believe you can have more than one in each backpack. So instead of 128, we can get, 137. 192. What would be really beneficial is this advanced void upgrade. And I managed to find one extra ender pearl. Obviously, we need to start thinking about a better way of picking up these because this whole boat trap system over here is a bit tedious. That will be like this, and then straight away upgrade to the advanced one. Not interested in half measures. And this guy gives us a bunch of options. Thankfully, you can turn it on and off so you don't accidentally void things. And I want to say void overflow, void any, allow single slot to be filled with items and voids anything that overflows. Yeah, let's say void overflows for this and for this as well. You know what? It may be tough to, yeah, sand's a bit precious. Yeah, we might add to this list later on, but I think that's good. So only works with other upgrades, automation, or works in GUI as well. Does that mean that these are going to get voided? Yes. Yeah, that's right. So now this stuff, when we try and put in the bag, we'll just void. So any excess will be voided. What about you? You're going to be safe? But stuff that's not in this list is safe to get put in there. Fantastic. But this little distraction's not over yet. Let's just quickly get a bunch of dyes. Because I've been struggling to differentiate these bags. No, I think we're safe out in the dark. Look, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit confused about how this works. Because it looks like you can get set colors by putting a dye underneath the backpack. You can get any other kind of base colors where the whole thing changes, or at least the kind of like the leather material changes color. So that's when you put it below, it changes the whole bag color. But then there's this kind of thing, which is, I don't know what's happening there. Black straps, blue something, I don't know. So yeah, that turns the bag green. That turns the bag green. Oh, this turns the bag green but keeps the brown straps. That turns the straps green. Look, I really don't know, but this is our ore bag. That looks like an ore bag to me. I guess that kind of looks like a dirt bag, although it's a bit misleading. I guess that's brown for dirt and drops can be something exciting. Let's say a nice yellow for our drops. Yeah. I guess the one on our back can just look like this. Sweet. Digging that. I'm digging that. Okay, let's finally check out that loot. So we have all these scrolls. As I was saying before, if I was to just use this scroll like as a one-off thing, it would consume it and that's it. Scroll lost. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong there. Let's look up Iron's book. Instead, if you put them in one of these books, I'm guessing this one? Yes, this is a spell book. This gives you like, I guess it's probably the best one. That gives you 12 spell slots, 200 mana, 20% cooldown, etc. Probably the one that I would be able to afford is the Iron Tome one if I was just making it myself. But that is 6 spell slots and no effects. We managed to get our hands on this one, the Rotten Spellbook. Yeah, which you can't craft, it seems. That one gives you 100 extra mana, but it costs spell resistance. I guess your spell defense goes down 15%. That's pretty bad. But at least we get 8 spells. Can I make this apprentice one? Well, I don't have any hog skin. Haven't seen the hoglins yet. So this one we should be able to afford, but yeah. Maybe after we get to the nether. But for now, we have the Rotten Spellbook. Let's grab one of those inscription tables. Hello, son. And yeah, start putting things on it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this works. Not sure. Pretty sure this works. You just put that in there, give it any scroll, and then write, like what's this one? An epic flaming strike scroll. Put it on, and if you want to take it off, I think you just take it out. Fantastic, so you don't actually lose it. All right, I'm going to test out what all these things do. We'll equip this guy. So I've got it set to V to cast a spell. I guess that's okay. R to open that wheel, and then left alt to spell bar scroll modifier. Also, if I hold onto alt or whatever you set that to, you can just scroll. R to bring up the wheel. It's kind of cool. And V to use the thing. Oh my God. Cool. Oh, and you can see that that spell now has a cooldown timer. So that costs 75 mana and it's just going to slowly regen. Dope. That's cool. I'm not going to burn anything down, am I? No. Scorch. Let's try this one. So anything in here is going to take fire damage. Yikes, that one lasted for a while. All right, so I'm just going to go through these, see which ones I like, and come back. that's a really nice quality of life. So I've got the I got the book in my curio slot here. You know, here it is. But whenever you interact with the inscription table, there it is waiting for you. That's super handy. I like that. Yeah. So I think maybe we'll let these ones rest. And I'm happy with this kind of setup, I guess. I'm a little bit disappointed. I guess we'll just put these in here. I'm a little bit disappointed in... Wait a minute. What's this one? 25 max mana. Sure. We're not wearing anything else on our ring slot, so why not? Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that there's not more like... Where are they? So we can see it. That there's not more like ease of use type ones. I think the real fun ones... Oh, I want to turn this off. I think the real fun ones are like the ender specimen types. There's elemental types, blood, magic, dark, ender. I want to get some of these ones because they look like the most fun. I don't know why we haven't got these ones yet, but lightning, nature. What's the last one? Eldritch. Oh my god, and they're all legendary. So yeah, clearly we got some growth to do. And yeah, we'll go test these out on our Archevoker jerk friend in a sec. But yeah, there's heaps of different armor sets here. Some real complicated ones, you know, Ender Rune and this arcane cloth stuff, which is, you know, expensive. I don't think we have enough to get like any of these good sets yet, but we do have enough to get the Wandering Magician set, which gives you just a little bit of armor, not a huge amount, but each piece is 25 mana. So yeah, an extra 100 mana. We'll see how we go. So to get that, we're going to need a bunch of leather. We've only got 7, but we can make a drying basin. It looks like maybe one of the only possible useful recipes is the rotten flesh to leather. Pretty much. And there's our drying basin, which is pretty similar to our squeezer. Like they're both from Integrated Dynamics. They're both early game stuff. Can I? No, you can't like pile it up. All right, not the fastest, but you know, free leather. All right, and 15. Yeah, sadly, we just haven't got enough of this arcane essence stuff to make the next, what looks like the next tier, which is the scarecrow hat, because these things are too expensive. So we're going to have to live with the very first set. When you compare it, it looks basically identical to the iron gear, but you also get the extra mana buff. All right. How do you like me now? That's pretty cute. I like that. Now, are we brave enough to go and take on that Archmage? It's not that much of a huge upgrade, is it? But I suppose we have to try. We've got our magic spells. Have we got a little bit more mana now? I think we're ready to try. Yeah, I think we're ready to give it a shot. Okay. Let's try out some of these spells then. With some blood magic. What? Pretty slow. Got this like flaming strike one. Oh, that sets them on fire. That's cool. And there's a similar one with ice, I think, which is... oh, they're all dead. I'm hoping this one slows them down. That's what I'm banking on anyway. I think what I'm going to try and do is lure them out into the open. That sounds like maybe it's a ticket. Let's pop the apple. Wish me luck. How are we going here? Oh, are we going to make it? I think I need to retreat a little bit. Can I lure them out? This little jerk, get out of here. These guys are the worst. No! No! All is not lost. I can probably... If I'm quick, I can probably get back over there and grab my stuff. Something to build with. Alright, let's try and get into it quick while he's hopefully still healing. No. No, there's no chance. Alright. They're just too strong. I'm dead again. Oh, when is the suffering gonna end? Oh my god, dude. Please. I'll leave you alone. Just let me get my stuff. I learned my lesson. Well, you know what? At least they're not up here anymore. They may have killed me, but I think I might just get the last laugh. Yes. Ooh, bullseye. Anything back? Oh, and another secret hidden one? Ah, I don't think I was born for this magic stuff. So that's our little foray into Iron's spells and spellbooks. Let's have a quick look now at Just Die things and basically just tick off the first tier. So I have 39. Oh, okay. And yeah, just FYI, what we do, I found out what this journal's for. This one you can't read. It doesn't tell you what you do, but you can actually trade it with that wandering trader that's trapped over there in the tower. Yeah, I spotted it while doing some editing. That was one of his trades. So I think that's definitely something I'll get to at some point. Is this thing working? I've seen an awful large number of mobs around here. I hope it's working. We'll see. All right, so I've just cooked up a whole bunch of iron. There we go. Love that sound. And we're getting close to getting this. We're getting close to maxing this out. 43, cool. Yeah, so I just got myself a bunch of... Oh my god. How did you guys get stuck up there? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's give him one of these. Yeah, these guys I'm not so worried about. Let's give him the cone of cold. Ooh, stay frosty. Right, yeah, so I just I cooked up a bunch more iron because, and let's see how much we have here. I mean, probably too much to be honest, but I just wanted to make sure I had 64 of these to play with, and we can count how many, well, we can count how many we're left with at the end. Yeah, so what we want to do now is we want to get stuck into Just Die things. Yeah, the way in which it works is it's, I guess you'd call it Goo-Based technology, where there's different tiers of goo, which does different tiers of conversions, which gives you different, tiers of materials, and therefore, as you'd expect, better armor, better weapons, better tools, better gadgets and things to automate your base with. That guy creates rain. Rain. I don't think there's any way we can stop the rain, is there? Help me out if anyone knows a way to stop rain. That would be super handy. For now, I think we're just going to have to weather. Now I think we're just going to have to mute it. Fantastic. Okay. It would be in Patchouli, wouldn't it? Is there a Patchouli book for Just Die things? Oh, he added books. Gadgets for derps, laser IO, and Just Die things. Oh, it costs a whole goo. Okay, what's a goo that? Get 2 primordial goos. Get some kind of achievement. All right, I'm going to give this a read before I start telling you guys how to do things. So just to make sure I'm on the right page myself. Right, so it has a nice description of everything that is not too useful for now, I think, but it will be useful for endgame stuff. Like, I don't know what the hell it's talking about with the paradox. But that's okay. We have the first goo. So the quest says place the goo down. It will show what it needs to be fed. Asterisk. All goos will need to be fed. Okay. Then you place a block of iron next to it, and it's going to transform that block of iron into raw Ferricore ore. Nice. And then this guy eats gold, and then this guy eats diamond, and I don't know what that guy eats. Probably netherite or something. Impossibly difficult to get. There's your goo. You need to be fed sugar. What else? I think they all have 2 options, sugar or rotten flesh. Well, we're farming sugarcane. Let's give it some sugar. And then you can put blocks of iron on any side of it. I mean, even the bottom, but we're not, we haven't got access to that right now. And then it's going to slowly convert it or consume it and turn it into the Ferricore stuff. Sure, he's taking its sweet time. Jesus. I think the first tier is really slow. And then once it's done eating, eventually, God, I'm being patient today. I just have to catch it. You guys, cool. yeah, and then you just dig this stuff up. So I don't think fortune makes any difference, to be honest. Let's have, let's get our mining gadget. Because with just a regular pickaxe, yeah, just a regular pickaxe gives us 3 of the stuff. And if we were to turn this one by one, let's put this on precision mode. So it's only going to get the block that we look at. So let's fortune this one and see if we get more than 3. I think you can get 3 or 4. I might actually turn off auto pickup. So right, that gave us 4. That one gave us 3. Yeah, fortune doesn't seem to do anything. Right, we're going to need a bunch of this stuff. So we'll feed it because it looks like it's hungry again and give it some more. And this stuff, there's not much you can do. I'm not sure you get better ratios anywhere. Yeah, there's nothing you can do but smelt it up. So in it goes. And in fact, I may as well try and collect all these quests because you get given, maybe this is a bit too generous, but you get given pretty good upgrades just from completing these quests. So next it's asking us to get 14 Ferricore ingots and make some tools and armor and a few other things. And already upgrades, heaps of upgrades. My God. Yeah, we haven't even done anything yet. We've already got all these 4. Ooh, yikes. Mob X-ray. See all nearby mobs. That one looks like it would be pretty difficult to get otherwise. Yeah, okay. And this one's post-nether. Maybe that's a bit too generous. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. But anyway, we want Ferricore. Basically, we want one of everything of this. I'm sick of using iron tools. I want to use their equivalents. All right, let's just make up the armor set first. And see what that can do. And then we'll have a look at the tools. It was fun being magic, but I feel much more comfy wearing something a bit thicker. You can see it's got some upgrades available there. Like on the first tier on Ferricore, the helmet allows you to add Mind Fog to it. And the second tier also has Mind Fog, but in addition to that has Stupefy. The third tier has those 2. In addition to that, you're able to put on night vision. Like here's the night vision recipe, for instance. This wouldn't fit on our current headset, unfortunately. It doesn't work like that. Even though that would make my life much easier, you got to work your way up to it. Yeah, and once again, the quest book probably explains it better than me. Here's the upgrades you can get. Some that we really want: run speed, walk speed, jump boost, step assist, which we already have in our boots. But yeah, they're really great mobility improvements. So they're not cheap, these things. I mean, the ones that you get from quests, they're cheap. They're basically free. But these ones cost 4 more pieces. So pretty much, if you're lucky, that's 1 block of iron. If you're unlucky, it's slightly more. Let's get 2 of them, I suppose. And we'll improve our, run, and we'll improve our walk as well. Get rid of them. Now, these things, I'm pretty sure they belong in a smithing table. This is where you upgrade things. So we already have run and walk, which we can put on our pants. Yeah. That's run speed and walk speed. Walk speed. Walk speed. Yeah, that's definitely faster. How about run speed? Run. Run. Yep, that's good. That's good. I like that. That's just a little bit of mobility bonus there, but we'll take all the help we can get. What else is there? We want to get jump boost, which is going to be 2 pistons. All right, easy enough. And we already got the step assist from the quests. Jump in. Yeah, that's pretty noticeable. I wonder if that's going to get us up 2 block highs. That's 2 block. Can we jump? Oh, we can walk right up that now. With a run up. Oh, so with a run up, we can step assist up 2 blocks. And without a run up, we can easily jump up it. That's great. That's huge. Mind Fog means mobs are less likely to notice you. Like, I really like that. And invulnerability, I guess you activate it just before a fight. You get maybe it would have helped for the little arch dude over there. All right, 2 of these. Cover me with diamonds. Not today. Not today. Just 2 of them. And some fermented spider eyes. Okay. Mind Fog. Invulnerability. Mind Fog. Invulnerability. I think what Mind Fog does is mobs are mostly going to just like, I think the range in which they pick you up is further away. I know. That guy kind of looks like he's seen me. They're not shooting at me. Come on, I'll give you 2 seconds. Too slow. They had their chance. Cool off. Let's make the tools too, because it's inside the tools, with the tools, I should say. There we go. Yeah, we got plenty of this left over. With the tools, you're able to get into your settings. And bow and arrow. Yeah, because with these things, I think you can shift right click with this now, and that gets you into your settings, and then you can kind of click in between your armor sets. Okay. But we're curious of this one. Right click for settings for invulnerability. Oh, okay. So you click on this button. Now it's waiting for an input. I'll just do T. Why not? Custom bind in mounted T. That's not an option. Okay. So if I press T now. All right. T's taken. Wow, and look. It took some durability off. I didn't do that. Yep. I was worried that would happen. It looks like it takes durability off. Oops, right click to set. I'm going to set it to Y. So now when I go Y, I get a little icon there. Okay, so I think as long as that icon exists, we can't take any damage, but geez, look how much durability that ate. Why would you want to do that? Yeah, I guess that's still going. I guess that's the case for emergencies. Save it for emergencies. Something I really want to get is a pocket generator, because this thing, if I just make it real quick, this thing uses magic, kind of like the mining magic. This thing uses electricity, but then it's also a 1 million energy bank. So yeah, our mining gadget can store 1 million. This can store an extra 1 million. If we were to give it just a single piece of coal, it burns instantly. And I wonder what the tooltip said then. So the tooltip, when you have it open, it says burn speed multiplier 1. It's going to cook and give us 12,000. Yeah, and give us 12,000 of the energy. But if you get blocks of coal, cook that up, you can see that's slowly converting as well. That's going to give us this stuff called, I guess, primal coal. And primal coal, well, not the block, raw primal coal. See what happens here. I believe that burns way better. Like, I think that's, I recall hearing Dyer say that that's a huge efficiency buff. Any second now. There we go. Yeah, this stuff gives you primal coal, and the primal coal, let's see, a single piece. This has a burn speed multiplier of 2, so you're going to get, it's going to be twice as fast. Oh, maybe I'll drain this real quick. So not only does it burn twice as quick, but as you can tell, like, there's your 12,000 already. That's one piece of coal. And this just keeps on going. For another 20 seconds, it's going to go. That's a huge efficiency bonus. Jesus. It's actually way better than I thought. So a block of coal is going to burn and give us, well, a single gave us 12. So that'll give us 108,000 from the block. Or you can convert it, turn it into primal coal, and you'll get 3, sometimes 4. And that'll get you 72 times 3, which is like 216,000. So it's already twice as good in terms of FE, possibly even closer to 300,000 if you get the 4th. And it burns twice as fast. It produces the energy twice as quick. Why would you not want to do that? Yeah, but that leaves us with a slight problem. Is I don't want to be sitting here all day, spoon feeding this thing and placing blocks. So before I try and automate this, let's have a quick look at our tools and what add-ons we can have to our tools, and whether or not we really want them. So Ferricore pickaxe, ore miner, and ore scanner. Auto harvest connected ores, completely unnecessary. Well, mostly unnecessary because we have vein miner. So great without vein miner, like huge benefit, but vein miner just kind of trumps that. But I believe vein miner caps out at 64. This will let you mine up like a coal deposit of 100 or something, right? Still, I don't think it's worth it. And ore scanner, also not really worth it. Shows the location nearby ores. That's a pass for me on those two. We'll get them later when everything's like basically free. But for now, I think we're good. Harvest all nearby grass, no. Clear falling blocks above the one you break. So when using the shovel and gravel falls down, it'll clear those two. Not going to be using the shovel, so I don't really care. Mob scanner, Gonna skip it now. Oh, just do it. Just do it. Mob scanner will get tree feller and leaf breaker. Similar. I don't think we really care about tree feller because we got vein miner, and leaf breaker just breaks the leaves. Whatever. Not really necessary when you have like fast leaf decay. And the hoe hasn't got anything. And the bow has potion arrows. All right, potion arrows, which we've picked up here. Oh, we have leaf breaker. Oh, that was one of our quest rewards. Potion arrows will do another time. We'll get the mob scanner. Right click for settings. Okay, it's already set to right click. So if you right click with the sword, it scans for nearby mobs. Yeah, I am not going to be using that. And you know what? I'm not going to be using the invulnerability either. Maybe if we had some unbreaking on there or something like that, but yeah, they're just going to break too soon. All right, let's let's call it a wrap. Sorry for the jump scare. Yeah, this one's already getting a bit long, so I might leave automating this thing behind me until next time. Right after crafting up all these things, all these beautiful Ferricore things, don't forget the pocket generator. It only cost us 32 blocks of iron, way less than I thought it would. And yeah, it looks like I produced too much. We've got 45 left over. That's okay, because there's still plenty of gadgets we can spend this on. I think next episode, we'll probably just do a little early game modern industrialization setup. So iron and coal and a bunch of other kind of easy ores. That's not going to be a problem anymore. All right, I'm off to do some more looting. So hopefully by next time, we'll have a few more scrolls to play with. All right, I'll see you then.